Yeah. You know what I mean? Dude, stop. Dude, quit it. I mean, like... dude, stop. We're dark. We're dark. Oh, we're dark. All the lights. All right. Oh, we're dark. All right, two things, chat. Two things. I now have a waiting room, an official waiting room, where past broadcasts are just constantly being played. And eventually, it will get partner / sub, you know, whatever. And it'll just accumulate ad revenue. I have a PC going 24/7. Motherfucker, that's not how it works. Well, thank you for pinning the message. Ow. Why aren't you doing this, guy? Why aren't you doing this, guy? This guy. This guy. This guy. This guy. Yeah, I mean, it'll be good. I just, dude, right now, you fuckers are still like, dude, you're relentless, okay? You expect me just to backgammon and they skip. Baby. Fuck you. You don't even know anything about it. Shut the fuck up, man. You know fuck all about this no skate. The face this skate. Good big of this ski be ski. No, that's what you guys are. We just take a sky. Good thing, scalp free. Like, chat. Shut the fuck up. Holy shit. No, it's like for real though. I mean, that's what you guys do. You're being fucking obnoxious.
The guy gets scared. The fuckers there.
Holy shit, man. It's so annoying. Okay, but I'm... You know what? So, dude, we're gonna review our fresh new PB that we got on Thursday. And then at the same time, I said that I was gonna teach you guys, like, do an updated tutorial on how to speedrun this game. So that's what we're gonna do. I believe I don't reset. Yeah, this was a no reset run, I think. Yes, it was. Very good. Yeah, here we go, dude. Here we go. This is what is pissing me off. Is that people are acting like fucking idiots. And they're like,
Do the skill. What's the skill?
this is you guys.
The skill.
That's what you guys, that's what some of you guys are like, dude. True.
What was that noise?
Alright. So... Oh. This is what I was gonna do. Okay. Alright. So, welcome to the tutorial on how to speedrun Final Fantasy 7. I recently got a PB of 6:38:32. Very proud of it. Pretty good run. Could be a little better though, of course. Whether or not I'm going to take that down, I don't really know, because of the new fucking skip that's being in the works, so I don't really find it too productive to continue doing that. But anyway, the first thing that you're gonna do whenever you boot this up is, like, you're going to want to set the disk speed to fast, because the idea is that you're going to be playing on a PS2 Slim, and there's different models of it. There's multiple models, just like that right there. There's like 90K, which is what I use. There's like 70K, 30K, 40. You know, it's not that big of a deal, especially if you're like, especially for whenever you like first start out the run. Like, it just doesn't matter a ton. So just find yourself a PS2 Slim, and then you're going to go into the disk speed, and then set it to fast, and then you're going to close the tray. So that's like first thing that you're going to do. Second thing, controller that you use is also pretty important. Yeah, sneeze. I didn't realize how offset my splits were on my way out. Been like that for a long time. Okay. So you're gonna want to use one of these. This is what I use. It's just an OG PS1 controller. The reason that I use this is because they are very durable. for certain reasons. So I like it for that. And 2, DualShocks, I believe, have pressure sensors to where you like they have like you can hold down the button and then kind of like it's got pressure sensors, whereas these you don't want them. You don't want those pressure sensors because like you want the button to either, so it's like yes or no. You don't need like maybe, you know, because like whenever you go to mash text, you want the button to be pressed, like, right? So you're going to be doing a lot of this, like whenever you play, because it's just mashing text, a lot of it. Okay, so let's go. Bring. When you're good, going all good, you're going to hit new game. New game. So, big long cutscene. Very first thing that you're gonna do is you're gonna go into the menu and go to the options or whatever. So I'm gonna slow this down a little bit because I do menu pretty quick. So it's good to slow this down a little bit. So go in. Oh, okay. So yeah, config, cursor, memory, and then ATB active, and then put the battle speed, battle message, and field message all the way to fast because, well, it's a speed run. We're trying to go fast, right? And then camera angle is going to go to fix. You don't have to do that last step, but I do it because there is a certain fight that I use it for, to make sure that like the camera doesn't do weird stuff like during the fight. So yeah, anyway, so you can do that. You don't have to. And then this fight is just hold down circle. Now the thing is about this fight and then other fights is that your ATB is pretty important at the very beginning of the fight because you know, the quicker you can get your action, the better. In this case, it's completely RNG. So just hold down circle. Sometimes these guys will get off like 3 attacks. Sometimes they'll only get off 1 because you'll get off like you'll get the first attack, like, and then that'll save like 4 to 5 seconds. You know. Again, nothing major at all. It's like beginning of the run, it matters like nothing. So well, you're getting off alright. Yeah. Sometimes you get that potion drop, sometimes you don't. It doesn't really make a difference whether you do or not. Okay, so this right here is called the step route. If you're starting off the run, I wouldn't worry about it. It's a lot to take in, it's very complicated. But if you do want to do the step route, and if you want to have those, you know, big cojones, then you can just follow my movement like as is, because I'm not really going to make this a step route tutorial video, but more just like a, you know, basic like how to. So if you're gonna do the step route, you just want to you want to walk to these guys, but if not, just run, you know. Basically, the movement, if you're not doing step route, will be to always just run. Go from place to place, like run, you know, from A to B. But if you are doing steps, then you're gonna want to do them. And from here, it's pretty simple. You just want to go. You just want to rush to guard Scorpion. Just like that. Just like that. Now I don't have inputs. If you don't do those steps though, you will get an encounter. Again, it's not that important. I'd say step route if you have if you do step route, I want to say it saves like maybe 25 minutes. I could be very wrong about that though. I'm not entirely sure, but the whole idea of the step route is to make the run consistent. So you're going to get the same encounters in the same places, like in areas that are considered hostile. Now those are areas where you can get encounters that are not the world map. Those are considered hostile areas. So this whole reactor is considered a hostile environment. World map encounters can be manipulated, but we'll get to that later. It's a lot easier for sure. So yeah, I mean, the nice thing about this run is that it doesn't require like any grinding that, you know, doesn't like you don't need to like, okay, sit in this area, kill 10 enemies, you know, to get like levels. You don't need to do that. There are enemies that you have to kill in order to get like E skills, but that's not really grinding. That's just how the E skill mechanic works. You have to finish the battle in order to properly learn the E skill. So Albert, just shh. Okay. Alright, so again, like, we're not really doing anything. We are going to take steps down here, though. So, if you're going to do step route, you're going to take... I'm going to stop here. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You're going to take 8 steps in that area. Again, not doing step route, just run. And then collect this materia, and then we're going to come up on our first boss fight. Now, this is Guard Scorpion. Pretty easy boss, but it does have some optimizations that you can take advantage of. We're going to go over that. Okay. There are certain skips that I'm going to go over, certain boss fights that I'm also going to go over, and I'm going to boot up my emulator for that. But yeah, that'll become later. Okay, so this is Guard Scorpion. First thing that you're going to do is, so much like the first fight that we got into, where you had to like hold down circle, if Barrett has high ATB, you can hold down circle here, and he will get off an attack before the Guard Scorpion can act, and that'll allow some extra damage to be pushed in the fight, so you can kill him faster. Same with Cloud, except Cloud's going to use Bolt. So if Cloud has high ATB here, you can hold down, literally just hold down and circle, and then what that'll do is it'll buffer magic, and then it'll also go straight to Bolt. So it'll get off, like, you don't have to worry about it. It won't like select a wrong magic. It'll just go straight to Bolt. So you can do that. And then, you know, in this case here, we're going to hold down circle, and then Barrett will get off his first attack. Sometimes it doesn't always work out that way. You know, it's just RNG at the end of the day. But the whole idea of this fight, the way you want to work it, is whoever Guard Scorpion hits with a searchlight, you want them to attack first. Because the way that limit breaks work in this game is that they will get priority. And, you know, if the enemy like has a turn buffered or whatever, like ready to go, and you get off the limit break, like it'll go before them. So that's the idea, is like we're gonna maximize damage. He's got 2 attacks. He can hit with rifle or scorpion tail. If he gets hit with rifle, if Barrett, see, I messed up here. I was supposed to have Barrett go first, but I messed up. I don't know why. I don't know what the hell I was thinking there. But in this case, I kind of get away with it. Now, if he did do Scorpion Tail, it would have brought Barrett to limit. But he didn't, so like I didn't get punished there. So again, I'm not gonna select Cloud's attack. I'm gonna select Barrett's attack. Now watch this. This will give him a limit, and then I'm gonna hold down circle. And then Big Shot's gonna go off before Guard Scorpion can go into his tail phase. And that way, you know, we're trying to push damage here. Okay, so the idea is my Guard Scorpion has 800 health exactly. And, you know, if you want, take out a fucking calculator or something like that and manage the HP and, you know, figure out how much health he has. But at the end of the day, at the end of the fight, you want Cloud to have a limit break. There are some times where Cloud can do a limit before his tail phase, and that is ideal because it'll make our Bravers that we have to do later one less. We'll have like an extra Braver that we can do, and that'll kind of speed up the run a little bit, make things a little easier. Okay. So again, if you die on this fight and trying to earn it, I don't think you're cut out. So just keep that in mind. I don't mean that, it's a joke, but yeah, it's not a fight that you need to like practice or anything like that. But just the little optimizations, like getting off the limits and making sure that Cloud has his limit at the end of the fight is the most important part. If you don't have a limit by the end of the fight, if he's like really close, that's fine. You'll get an encounter, even if you're doing step route or not, so you can get the limit there. In this case, again, this is I'm doing a step route, and this is a setup to get a preemptive on Apps, which is the boss in the sewers after Wall Market. It's kind of a very particular setup. You know, I wouldn't really bother messing with it. But in the case that you do, yeah, you want to get the encounter. Like you want to force the encounter. Like, I don't know if you guys can see it, but like, you want Cloud's foot to be pretty close to this little line here on this pipe. And once you get like right about here, you want to hit up and down, because you don't want to move. You don't want to move like back and forth. You want to move up and down. That way, it'll still trigger the encounter, but you're not gonna like move like forward or back, just like this. And then your setup will still be like proper. And then after this, you're gonna hold down and left, and then grab this potion. And the whole reason that I'm
the lamb sauce? Where's the lamb sauce?
muted. Anyway, we're going to get like Cloud's foot needs to be about right here. Like after you trigger that encounter, like you want to walk. You want to walk like after you get that potion, because it's a little easier to set up that way. And you want like this looks good. I would I would just not move anymore here. And then you want to talk to Jesse. And then you want to go up. And then a faster way to grab the ladder is I kind of stop a little bit before the ladder, and you can hit circle, and then Cloud will auto grab the ladder. So like right here I stop, and then I hit circle, and then he will grab the ladder. That way you don't move forward a little bit too much, and then it'll fuck up the step route. And then like overall the setup for the preemptive on apps. But again, if you're not doing step route, don't worry about it. Just like that. See, you know, he grabbed the ladder a little bit before he was there. I'm talking a lot. This is a lot of talking. And then this, if you're doing step route, you want to walk all the way, and then once you exit the tunnel, you want to hold right. And then once you get past up here a little bit, you want to hold up. And this movement isn't like super precise, but at this point, what I like to do is I like to hold up left and then R1, and then that like allows Cloud to go through the door and not waste any steps. So then here, this looks weird, but it's like required because it's like part of the step route. You want to bonk the right side of this elevator, like into this wall, like I did there. It's not like a mistake. It's like something that I do every time on purpose. And then that's like the final step. And then here, this isn't like super precise either. So you want to talk to Jesse, and then talk to Biggs. I'll open the elevator, and then coming down here, a slight optimization that you want to do is like after you hold down, like you're holding down this entire time pretty much. At this point, you want to hold R1, and then that will make Cloud like auto turn left, and then you know your movement's good if he kind of like nudges that little railing. Yeah. So like this. Notice how he'll like nudge the railing like that, and then that's it. That's Reactor. Pretty simple. There's a good amount of RNG whenever it comes to the Reactor. The song's a bit loud. Oh, okay. Do I need to turn it down? Right. So then this movement, like there's not really anything to talk about. You can get, there's a potion there that you can get. You don't really need it for anything. And then these soldiers, you just want to say later. And if you accidentally fight them, it's not that big of a deal. All it is just time loss. No. I've done that before. In my case, I do reset because it is, you know, time loss, a lot of it.
Did he know about the discount? Did he know about the new store?
That's you, dude.
The food, the joy.
Look how I'm trying to do a tutorial and dealing with dumbasses. Sooner Mouse, thanks for the $10 super chat. I appreciate that. I mean, if I had one Tiberos, I would probably, but I don't. I mean, having an input display definitely makes like tutorials like this a lot easier to learn off of. But okay, now this is like a minor skip. Now I don't mean to throw smoke, but whenever I was trying to teach Summit how to run this is where he gave up. So don't be that. Don't do that. Okay. So whenever it comes to this skip, all this it saves like 13 seconds. If you don't do it, whatever, dude. Don't lose to this fucking very small skip. So like you want to look at Cloud's boot. It's kind of hard to see. Maybe for you guys. I wish I could remove this fucking line. I don't know how to do that. Shit's annoying. Basically, like, okay, down here, you want to move. You want to look at Cloud's left boot, and you want to hit down, like you want to nudge down until you can't see like the brown outline anymore. And that's really all you do. And if you go too far down, the guard will trigger and be like, "Hey, you can't fucking be back here." La, la, la. And at that point, you can't do it anymore because you're not able to trigger the guard because you've already done it at this point. But down here, like, God, this stupid little timeline thing. I can't get rid of it, but like, if you go to try this, you'll know what I'm talking about. His little left boot, like, I can still see like a pixel of it, I think. Okay, well, again, let's try this. Let's try this one more time. Yeah, this is Jesse's skip. So yeah, you're just holding down at this point, and you kind of want to, you just want to nudge until like you can't see Cloud's left boot, and then once you get into that position, you want to do a menu, because the idea is that you're going to buffer an input, and what you're going to do is you're going to do L1 down and circle, and that's what you're going to hold here. Okay. So again, you hit triangle, go into this menu. You're going to hold L1 down and circle, like whenever you go to close the menu, and it's going to produce this result. So you're basically going to talk to Jesse and then talk to the guard at the exact same time, and then you want to clear all the text boxes except for this one. If you clear this text box, it won't work. Immediately anyway. So that you kind of want to time, you want to clear this text box like pretty much as you're entering this back door here. And then you'll go back here, and then you'll jump back, and then if you are immediately like talking to Jesse, then you know you did it right. In this case we did. So there you go. Yeah, let's talk to Barrett, and coming up is the very first major skip. This is a very, very easy skip to learn, like incredibly easy. You get pretty much infinite tries at it. Hell, if you guys have been following along, you could do this right now if you wanted. Can you explain how all the skips were found? Yeah, they were found. Alex Caruso, thanks for the $10. Send me your FF10 playlist. I'm just playing the Final Fantasy X soundtrack. That's only. Yeah. Okay, so this looks weird. This saves like a little bit of time. Once this camera pans, like when you're in the 7th heaven, back to Cloud, you wanna exit the area, and then you wanna enter again, like this, and it clears out all the people, and it saves like half a second or something. So it just like a minor optimization. And then this is just a bunch of text masking. And this question has been asked quite a bit as of late. The reason that you name all the characters like one letter or like a couple is that it ends up saving on text. You know, it's not like some huge time save or anything, you know, I think over the course of the whole run, it saves like a minute, maybe a minute and a half. I don't know. Something like that. But that's been asked quite a bit as of late. And then, yeah, we're just gonna skip through all this. And then, this is... don't let Barrett teach you how to do the materia. Just hit down, and then, you know, forget it. That wastes a lot of time. Okay, so then you're gonna come over here, and then all the potions and stuff that you ended up collecting, like in the reactor and all that, you're gonna sell all those. That way you have enough money to buy 21 grenades. So it's gonna look like this. Because sell all 5. You're either gonna have 4 or 5. It doesn't really matter. And then you're gonna buy 21 grenades. And then here comes the skip, the big one. The big dick skip. Alright, so from here, you want to hold right, and then this is the position that you want to be in. The visual cue that I use is like Cloud's little hair. It'll be right there. I don't know if you can see that dark pixel there, but this is exactly where you need to be. So, yeah, look at his hair. That's my visual cue. And then if you see like just one dark pixel here, yeah, you're in the right spot. So hold directly right as you come in here, and then, yeah, and then you want to hold down. We're gonna run down, and then. So at this point, okay, there's quite a few steps. I do have a tutorial on my YouTube channel. It's a little old, but it is the same thing. But I'll go ahead and explain it here. So whenever you bonk on the guard, let go of run, but keep holding down. And then you want to tap R1, and it's going to give you this little interaction here. Okay, so we bonk, and then I let go of run while still holding down, and then it does that little movement, and then I hit R1, and it causes Cloud to like do this. So then from here, you want to let go of R1. The music is loud. No, it's not. It's at like 5% volume. What the fuck? Look at that. Okay. Anyway. try this again. Okay, so then here, what we're gonna do is then after you did all that, you want to move left and then right a little bit, but you want to get into a position where like this. So you're gonna be looking at Cloud's right hand, and then you're gonna see these like two little lines of pixels here. And then this is the visual cue that you want to use. And then from here, you want to let go of everything and then hold run and down right. And then that will put you into this position. And then once you're here, you want to hold R1 again, and then this is a good spot. If you go one more pixel to the left, that will work as well, but this works. And then again, let go of R1. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna boot up my emulator and then show you guys that way. It'd be a lot easier. It'd be a hell of a lot easier. Let's remind sewer movement. Oops, Corral, Junon, Rocket Town Estate. Oops. Guard skip. Okay, here we go. Perfect. I don't know if there's an input viewer. Virtual pad. I don't know if on BizHawk there's a way that I can display the inputs. Display input. Okay, here we go. Okay. Let's try this. Okay. Dude. What the fuck? I'm so my god. Okay. my sound card's fucked up or something. I think that's what happened. All right, well. Anyway. Wow. Okay, let me try this again. Jesus. I gotta restart my PC or something, guys. I gotta restart it. I'm not sure what to do. We'll just resume where we fucking left off. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, I can't really do it. I can't really do anything right now. I have to restart my PC. So I'll be right back.